Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Ricknineg. Thank you so much for joining me today on this episode of I Love Lucy. We're going to take a look at one of the writers of the show. He recently passed away on October 10th, 2017. So I thought the best way that we can honor him and of course the entire cast and crew is to talk a little bit about Bob Schiller. Now, the idea for this episode came from Paul Listening. He was actually the man who interviewed me, which is really cool, so I want to thank him for giving me this idea. Now, I know many of you are excited to find out who's the winner of the giveaway, so don't forget to stick around to the end of the video where I do announce it, and maybe have a little surprise for you. Let's get right to the video. Robert Schiller, also known as Bob Schiller, was born on November 8th, 1918, and passed away this week, at least at the release of this episode, October 10th, 2017. He was an American screenwriter, and of course he worked on I Love Lucy as well as many shows like All in the Family and others on the CBS network. He was an Emmy Award winning writer, and he was very talented. If you do the math, yes, he was 98 years old, but he was a seasoned professional working with Bob Weisskopf in 1953 on the I Love Lucy show. He began with Our Miss Brooks, however, moving to shows like Make Room for Danny, The Bob Cummings Show, and of course, I Love Lucy. Now, do you guys remember Lucy in the Grape Vat? That episode was called Lucy's Italian Movie, where she was stomping the grapes and gets in that big fight with a woman. Well, that was written by Bob Schiller and Bob Weisskopf. Very, very interesting to look at. It was a very, very hilarious scene. It was very well known amongst many, many people who love the show. Now, while I'm not going to focus much on his personal life, I do want to focus on his work and what he left us. So let me show you a couple scenes and just talk about some things that, of course, he contributed in writing, which gave us, again, one of the greatest shows of comedy. So we will miss you, Bob, and, of course, all the writers and all the cast and crew of I Love Lucy. Now, let's take a look at these scenes, which, of course, are due to Bob's hard work. Of course, starting out with John Wayne appearing on the I Love Lucy show's season premiere. This was a great addition to the show, and I think the star power that they brought was pretty much unmatched after this episode, and I enjoy it thoroughly. I mean, having John Wayne, the Macho Man, sitting on a curler, I think was super hilarious. And speaking of Fred, this is probably my favorite scene that he has with Lucille Ball. Staten Island Ferry is the episode. Of course, they both take seasick pills and they both fall asleep and miss their boat. What a great scene by two people written by Bob.
You're not going to mind this trip at all.
No?
Oh.
What's the matter?
If there's anything better than seeing Lucy drunk, it's seeing her seasick.
I better stay right over in here.
Did you know that this was the most expensive episode of I Love Lucy? It was also the most complex set ever built on the show. That moving boat scene was very costly and very difficult to make, especially on a set with a live studio audience of 300 people. Also due to Bob and his genius. And don't tell me you forgot when Lucy was hanging from a helicopter by a rope. Yes, even Desi was pulled up along with her. Thanks, Bob. Now, what is the longest laugh on I Love Lucy? But this is also the longest laugh on any sitcom on TV. It is, yes, Lucy Does the Tango, where she slams into Ricky while having a coat full of eggs and having them crushed during the tango. What a hilarious thing. And finally, guys and gals, the winner of the I Love Lucy movie giveaway is Mabel Marte. Thank you so much for being in the contest and congratulations for winning. Just message me back, email me back with your mailing address, and I'd be happy to send that to you. Thank you so much. Now, I know one person won and not everyone won, but I have a bit of a surprise for you. Now, of course, this is locked. No one else can enter. The time to enter the giveaway has finished. But if you made a comment in the giveaway and I Love Lucy Part 3 Newsweek magazine tour video, I will allow you to win a Ricknineg signed autograph photo. I'm going to send it to each and every one of you who click on the link below. There's a link to a Google Doc. Now, what I'm going to show you is how to do that. You fill in your mailing address and that's it. I'll ship it out to you. That's it. It'll be signed And that's pretty much it. I'll put your first name on there, and it's just a little gift for being so supportive and just such a great person on my channel. However, I'm only going to send it to those who, again, commented, and of course go to the Google Docs and fill out their information. Let me show you quickly how to do that in the video so that everyone knows. Alright guys and gals, so the Google Doc is here. This is what happens after you click on the link. You're going to see here first name, last name, address. And so I'm going to have your first and last name according to YouTube right over here. And then you're going to allow your address. So let's say your name on Google or on the comment is John Doe. Then you're going to come over to the slide next to it. It says address. You're going to come over here on the top to comments. And then you're going to hit comment. And then you're going to put your address 1 2 3 4 5 or 5 and then comment. That's it. That's all I need from you. And then if you have that here, I will send this to you. Please do this in the next couple days. Again, I want to close this out so I can send these out to you. Thank you so much for participating, guys and gals. You're awesome. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to help as many people as I can. Don't forget to be positive and most importantly, be hopeful.